We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Let's get the Instagram stream going. Here it comes. There it is. All right, we're going live on Instagram. I got an audition on Friday. So I got an audition on Friday that should have made me feel great. And instead, it messed with my head a little. Good morning. This is the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Real stories, practical insights, and lessons you can use in your acting career. Let me know where you are, what you're working on in your acting career today, and let's talk about it. Have you ever gotten exactly what you wanted and still found a way to be disappointed by it? That happened to me a little bit this week, this weekend. On Friday, I got an audition. Great, for a TV show that shoots here in New York City. It's a TV show you've heard of. It's a extremely well-known casting director here in New York City, Bernie Telsey, and so there's a lot of great news here. I got the audition. This is the third time I've auditioned for this show this year. They've called me and, they've asked for, I've auditioned for them several times over the year. I think that they're shooting season 4 right now. And this is my third time this year auditioning for them. My agent did not submit me for this particular role. We'll get to that in a minute. The casting director asked me to submit for this role. All great news. That's great stuff, right? And so here's the thing that messed with me. This audition was for a real character. This character is based on a real person. And they sent a reference photo of this real person. And this real person is 70. And the reference photo is an old man with white hair and a white beard. And suddenly I found myself asking, wait, is this how Bernie Telsey sees me? I know there's wigs, there's hair, there's makeup. I get it. But that's when the dangerous spiral begins, right? Hey, if you're just joining me, good morning. Hi. This is the Working Actor NYC. This is the daily, the morning report. Real stories, practical insights, and lessons you can use in your acting career. Let me know what you're working on in your acting career, and let's talk about it. Thus begins the dangerous spiral. Is this how this casting director sees me? We say we want auditions, and then when we get them, we start to negotiate with them. Why this role? Why this character? Why not another character? Why not somebody younger? Why not somebody more appropriate? Why not why this age? All of these things, these questions started to come up for me. And that's the start of a dangerous spiral. And so, I just had to look at it and go, hold a second, Benjamin. There's a lot to be grateful for here. You got the audition at a time when, let's be real, auditions are few and far between. So it is a good sign that I even got it. I mean, what's happening in our industry right now. Huge movie stars, I'm looking at you, Nicole Kidman and Reese Witherspoon, are now doing more and more television shows. An Actor Despairs is a podcast that I'm sure many of you seen clips from, and they had an interesting guest that I just saw talking about Nicole Kidman, saying, how much is enough? How much is enough? I mean, yes, of course, she wants to be working, as we all do, but she has to know that in Nicole Kidman, the movie star, taking all of these series regular and guest star roles in television shows is taking work away from other actors. Is taking work away from other actors. So yeah, these auditions, and there's a trickle down from that. The people who were the series regulars are now taking guest stars. The guest stars are now taking the co-stars, particularly now that co-stars are multi-scene characters with a good two-pager in there. So the trickle down means that for people lower on the TV ladder, there are fewer opportunities. And I got one. So the reality check is that I need to be grateful for the opportunity. They can be hard to come by. The great indication is that my relationship with this casting director is working, because they're calling me in, they're asking for me specifically. That's great. But the sort of, I guess, the big lesson here that I want you to take away from this is that is that casting can only work with the information that they have. This is why keeping your materials current and outreach emails are important. This is what we're all working on right now, and it's what I encourage my clients to do, my coaching clients to do. You've got to make sure that your materials accurately reflect you, and that everything is pointing you in a focused direction towards the work that you're gonna book, towards work that is gonna sustain you, fulfill you. So these are all the things that I keep saying over and over to my clients, and this is proof of that. Good morning, Alfie. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Michael V. Art. Michael V. Art. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Real stories, practical insights, lessons you can use. Let me know what you're working on in your acting career. And that wasn't the only thing that I was dealing with this weekend. It's not the only thing I was thinking about. Yesterday, I had lunch with a friend. I went to see the Iris van Herpen exhibit at Brooklyn Museum with another friend. I came home, went grocery shopping with my dear friend who is a neighbor. And those are the things, none of those things are career strategy. All of those things are career strategy. The relationships, the conversations, the laughter, the being inspired by something beautiful that's in a totally different medium than mine. All of those things fill the well. All of those things, the audition moves the career forward. The rest of it is what makes the career worth having. You know what I mean? So don't forget to fill you well. Sometimes we're so busy building the career that we forget to build the person who's supposed to love it. You know what I mean? So that's what filled me up over the weekend. Today I have coaching with a client. The Tribeca Festival starts this week, so I'm really excited. Hey, Summer, how's it going? The Tribeca Festival starts this week, of course. Daddy's little meatball. I Hi, goodness. Thanks for joining me. Let me know what you're working on in your acting career. Uh, yeah, so the Tribeca Festival starts this week. I've got to tell you, I am forcing myself and putting myself out there. I don't have a strategy, to be honest with you. I don't have a strategy for thanks goodness. I don't have a strategy for, uh, film festivals. So I am just going to attend as many events as I can. It turns out that the film that I'm the lead in, Daddy's Little Meatball, has 4 screenings now. They've added an additional screening for Daddy's Little Meatball at the Tribeca Festival. So I am going to attend those screenings. I'm going to attend as many events as I can. And I'm just going to put myself out there and just talk with people, not so that I can promote myself, but so that I can practice being genuinely curious about the other people that I meet and what they're working on and what inspires them and what they need. So that as if I see if I can join the dots for somebody else and make myself useful. I have to be honest with you. Uh, I'm clutching my hands like this because that makes me nervous. I'm not great at putting myself out there and making small talk with people that I haven't met before, but I'm gonna try it. I may have also bought some cordyceps mushrooms to help me relax and stay social and uh, just to help me through. I don't know, is that a terrible idea? The people that I've mentioned it to are like, "Maybe you should audition that, before you try it in a room full of people." That sounds like a good idea too, so I'll keep you posted on how it goes. You know, you've gotta try it. Oh, uh, alright, friends, I have to get ready for this for my coaching client. Thanks for joining me. Remember, wherever you are in your acting career, you got this. Keep going. And I will be right back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'll keep you posted on this progress. Thanks for joining me.